Legacy viewers katong the Tangkhul Geoscience Forum we bring a pashalam midale. Issue with discussion. CHAN-NGAHÄN we episode kamatiane. Issue we episode 3 na 4 we break khalei gaine. But the positive thing is we are back. Nagachi we episode 4 hili Professor Ningrinla Marchang ranglum dalei. In the firstly ali awi short introduction mige. And then that is how we carry forward. Naga detailed introduction jana saminaw no. Professor Ningrinla he number shiku ne. He 1995 li IIT Delhi, Indian Institute of Technology Delhi we na MTech in Computer Science and Engineering tamkhulnao. 1996 ina teaching profession li zatpokai ne. Arui he NERIST, Arunachal Pradesh li Professor sadly. Jenara is in your conversation he zata vai sao say firstly hithada ishi Tangkhul Geoscience Forum na talk show ni razang lo da ko hodi mathan tu pin razang ni wang issue ning shi chung khami le. Jenara first sada in professor lia awi self introduction in awi hangai jilekha mun me da hang mirila. Jane upon the educational journey lazang shan lagaya.
I was born in Imphal. Then ishi me 7 children. Ishi me shini laga isha vahina. School we headmaster sasai laga I atamak ridi yola sasai. Then isha vahina ishavu lo oja sasai kreli ketiau I mean LP school oja ka I family members ishi naungrawi Kashukam Vivang, I mean, we progress they make by the Infali ishi and the Tanpum the ishi 7 children Infali at the Pumsai. The Ishavana Ramli Kasomkulian High School, the Kuchung Kasanka or Sasai. Then the Sada Ishavuna Kashukatamli Ishavu encouragement place. Like 7 children out of 7 children in a second last year. And Chamai Mati, Ishachonaka, like Iktivaka, which is 7 children. Then that every childhood in the Imphal League Jumjang Lipomo. Then after that, Imphal class 10 with Hilly, NERIST, Arui or Sada Lapomili, Tilisangao, 9 China Chiwi, just after class 10, then she BTech ko bhai laga MTech IIT likasa chena chiwthili southly oja sakhui laga means around 5 years chili oja sa laga nerisli hanung leji iwi ina tam sa bamili. So right now Arui professor in from the Computer Science and Engineering department and that's my background, really. Educational background or childhood background?
Ni Schneider. Carry in the Wichelina to the Gan Lagoke. PhD na kitchen cook Sanglish lang Lahorla.
In the gang that southly for about 5 years till you outside like nerisli unkuluili till part-time PhD sahui. Nerisi chitranli Dean University sai chena till PhD sahui.
In the sense, Nana, if your PTech class 10 with me, I think 38 years back, nahi PTech engineering watam guy. So my iwi that understanding me, for example, Arui on family kuchunga parents kuchunga Arui la engineering science and engineering li now having the guidance mummy that in your case 38 years back Nali Neris Imramlim Talakin the thing is that guy and you yourself known about tamda kukui. I think I think your parents has a big role to play, I guess. Jena I don't know we katam hili no we what tamrin hili no we parents na kya ka the role khimi clear the just to say personal aspect in the kang mi like
Yes. Ishavu. Yes. Ishavu. Our role gzung khaleihi ya. Ishavu. I don't know. That encourage sathai nice. Exam guda sasa. Okay, it's only for a short time. You know, you're going to work. You're going to work hard only for a short time. Exam is going to be over. That the encourage sathai nice. Ishavu ya. Then early in means our wisdom journey. I really appreciate that. Kiraga, actually speaking, Ishavu class 10 la pass marks that understanding was there. That the focus another thing is that we brothers and sisters. I told you seventh it is 7 children in a 6 pasai the Ichamayingra long lay either atom la guide samia. Like a NERIST chiatam NERIST third rakin shokrada hogopok atoms sasa chiatam ya in a gazang kandi is second batch ligazang. China Ishamay long na atom ling so now we true and here we NERIST maramdi take the ism hithada exam theilaga that gazang. So of course my family has a big role to play. China yes, it's very important kashugatamli now raving we Ningrinla Marchang that's very important. Kifangla class 10 9 10 katamli maths leaning chang biology dhali biology or home science dhali compare sa in a maths leaning chang once upon a time we class 9 class 10 declare higher maths optional side China she now being the higher maths mukhi ngai tha you home science mang khui ta issue we oja van really discourage that issue we oja school we oja va maths oja va na va shina on home science khui lo hang pam ji kai na mami ala imang ina imang je le shina we marakli imang ina higher maths my interest was in this mathematics and all from the beginning. So chain the computer science and engineering it was very new. The computer science at the tamngai so it came like that. So that is very important. Now one sa hangai ji parents being atomi dreams atomi ningachang now rally sang sakhangai ji especially NEET exam here NEET exam my kai have now shopping the ningchang laga sa kitung khalei kha kai have parents being the force kasala vai now ba we capacity and killing jang biology ning jang maths ning jang science ning jang physics chemistry that mayang mi da now rapping that the need sa from the issue we shimkurli doctor sa from the chikitaji that is a little too much on the children that the pressure ni na hai lama pha de in the majud ku ya
it's Aruirui Tangkhulnao say Ara for example no we believe right after class 10 you went for engineering the kind of thing I shokkhavai for example if there is a class 10 student Arui metric thada thing after new video hing another clinic so he or she wants to become somebody like you like a class 10 with hili kimamaitam laga Arui teaching razang by Nicola Kang Mirilla in short Chanakane.
My teaching Marchang is upon Gujunklaya. It will be okay in every field teaching sung by arts science whatever maths and anything engineering sung by chain what I would suggest that okay, class 10 we see class 10 li okay engineering sangai plungai je ka okay things that the engineering line li pa khai that's okay, but options chi broad sala ke na khai na pham mai unless you are very clear. So after class 12 suppose then engineering mang sara je ka PCM mang kui hai la now the then biological sciences or medical sciences if you have taken only PCM the choice unless you are very clear class 10 with engineering he mathalak I think it's better to keep the options broad. Then class 12 with Lee during class 12 exam with Lee. Suppose PCBM all the subjects now the class 12 you can decide better. You can decide which one to go, which way to go. Okay, I don't know whether I answered your question properly.
Arui Arui is the continuous house because kachunga engineering college or IITs kachunga they go for engineering after class 12. Then whereas in NERIST live 10 in la right la. Arui la even to this day class 10 in a direct PTech tamgai option he Arunachal la NERIST li.
10 years really class 10 with PTech I mean directly kasang issue we best module best module is 2 years best maturity BTech la kasang kasane BTech first year after 2 years base module most of the time now shopping here la kasang base module ko bhai laga BTech BTech katamnao samang sare ki language issue we base module we they have to score some credits some at me score threshold cross BTech because threshold cross masakuna so kuchungjang NERIST first yearly I mean after class 10 sangra engineering no problem I think NERIST
in addition Arui 10 with 12 with 11 by the NERIST
entrance exam anyone after class 10 by any two exam after class 12 so you can study BTech first year any issue in NERIST entrance exam the NE 1 NE 2 NE 3 NE 3 by na diploma 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 course any other colleges NERIST BTech second year NE 3 then another important thing is that GN la razang pa issue NERIST other options then NE exam the G joint entrance exam for any college in India NERIST razang so options are
Arui specifically for 2025 form he shokkhavai or karanin the last day clear he katamnao information
form shokkhavai NERIST entrance exam he January website website online application online problem and then another thing I want to say here is that engineering Northeastern Regional Institute of Science and Technology science forestry BSc forestry BSc forestry branch and other BSc maths honors BSc maths BSc physics BSc chemistry sadly institute is deemed university any course you can start so the courses being the chungmeida MBA of course PG program PhD program
Naka nababa nana like you say 1987 ni ba right? Jana, from what you see, 1987 in 2025, and right now you're teaching. Jay the hili Tangkhulnao the chungmeida chungmeida lang wad lera I suppose. Then Arui hi firstly nar wagatam 1987 ni Tangkhulnao kya ka pamsa. Ga Arui baba 2025 ni kya ka pamsa. Leis le pam de lek le the thing I le.
Okay. First year in Ragasang Antamla, second batch Ragasang Yang, first batch li Tangkhulnao Akalam Lesam, and the second batch Ragasang in the first Tangkhulnao. Then Chutili, yeah, 19 Chutili Matang Kata to my man 2025 Ari Kya exactly like I don't have the count, but I think I don't know, around 2030 like Sean Leva again. And NERIST issue in NERIST we entrance result yang ko Tangkhulnao Changchuan yang. So exactly I don't know the number, but the Tangkhulnao the presence relation. And they're performing well also.
Okay, that's nice and that's good to know. For me, for somebody like me, what I see, for example, itum Ukruli, Infali, class 10 Tampuyaka, I think NERIS is a very good place to transition to another institutes in India. That's how I see it. For example, Ukruli na direct to go to a top tier, the entrance clear sana I think cultural shock the or the communication gap the survive sakshila sapai. Then in I think if you want your kids to be at NERIST, engineering I think class 10 or class 12 NERIST is a very good place, and at NERIST right now Ashihi Professor Gatumledle Akana Professor Ningrinla Marchang Akana Assistant Professor Mrs. Somila Hushunao Akana Associate Professor Dr. Margaret Kating Ashikatum Ledekline. Correct me if I'm wrong. Naga in addition, Tangkhulnao Engineering Li permanent faculty na sadakle na I took some list with the help of my friends. Dr. Themri John Tuitung NIT Nagaland winane. Dr. Benjamin Shimre NIT Manipur winane. In addition, NERIST we katamnao sasa, the current faculty saga or any other place in engineering the current permanent faculty saga clay. At Kasamir.
Kapungkui, yeah. Assam University IEC department, Electronics and Communication Engineering department. Alithai Hongshim, Nagaland University Agriculture Engineering department. Or sadly atami NERIST Tamkhui Liga Kavasa. Jane even NIT Nagaland Sadakli even son of in Arunachal now the hoy Temrichon ala NERIST when pass out we just immediate batch na and third batch is
I think especially teaching faculties engineering NERIST mangai I think a lot of them are from NERIST, and I think it's very good that NERIST na hithada NERIST ni hithada kuchunga tam kitakle Arui la tam dakle hithai karing panai, and in addition to teaching engineers la kuchunga le da sitsangai kachibaji bamba bise. Now coming back, now we research kathengai jine. Then when I just go through your profile, research scholar Lee or Katei Lee Yang you work on mobile ad hoc networks, cognitive radio networks, crowd sensing, major work nejid. No, for a layman, easy salaga research sadak lay haptak by na kang mami directly. Because say in the last year I went for and attended this EduFest in Ukrul. Actually, the Geoscience Forum were a part of one competition, my dream futurological project. Actually, the students comes up with various projects and come and display and give explanation. Actually, we judge it based on the setup, based on their understanding of the subject. Actually, na understanding side the atumi the thick machukajang. I think students' minds are the curious salaga mind like chungkalaye, intelligence salaga like chungkalaye. So what happened is the sanguman the gitum na kain mathad magsa or kijan maning sangata like khalei. But now in my question we research topic hilina na explain sa ka to few students or Arui graduates sa or masters bingnala chungmeida ngai la sa da pa ye. Then we research hikite now simple sa line explain sa mirla.
Okay. Just thada katong na bhata khwai thada in explain sign ke mobile networks in kathagre shi ke itumbi mobile devices phone no suppose laptop no mobile devices ika mobile sa ba devices can connections kasa connection it's an ad hoc connection according to the need China kathagre shi ka suppose disaster area suppose a flood tai je ka chiapamli rescue operation wasapumga chikhashi like a rescue operation ni akamang mawam team and rescue team and ava chidai atom they should be able to communicate with each other atom communicate sapumga TV bangin na mobile ad hoc network si tarkar sa atom the communicate sang rock by using all those protocols and so on. Then in EV area, actually in mobile ad hoc network area, security area, security area, suppose communication, like mobile devices communicate suppose mobile device and if it wants to spoil the connection. Spoil the connection communication masabai kabai atau gibberish kata sang the ali forward salo with data being the ana forward masala ana falsify salaga ana data baji kadang spoil salaga data baji gibberish sang go ada spend send sa falsify salaga forward kasa chikhaji de idam chikhaji detect salaga mitigate shokkhavai in that area security in my mobile networks in actually also with PhD in that area it was in that area my PhD work was in that area then China with the passing of time old young 2010 2008 time atom bin okay cognitive radio network it's very simple cognitive radio network issue with wireless spectrum spectrum issue radio with spectrum or TV with spectrum radio waves sing means we communicate with each other China even TV uses their own waves in the spectrum. Most of the time, TV spectrum free salaga. Suppose Doordarshan the migai TV waves the spectrum atom the allocate saga atom kuchungrang atom the missing. Cognitive radio network okay atom the makasing atom li khangtai wireless devices the spectrum use sang sakbai this is the technology very simply put even hangs suppose in a highway actually 3-4 lanes are there and lane just specially kept for VVIPs to lane by the VVIP being magnet by the lane suppose it's already kept but the other lanes are suppose heavily occupied traffic chungmeida what they say is okay nali lane VVIP will lane that the guy he license alagan kibang na masing by the high guy VVIP na masing the creatum li itum li sing and khangate devices being a sing like suppose VVIP ride siren khong ga they just vacate that VVIP lane and go back to the original lane. So that even the what do you call it? It should be spectrum, radio spectrum, utilize mathada shokkhavai the cognitive radio technology. And in that cognitive radio technology also in UV area, it's a very small area, just security, they're also in security I work. Then mobile crowd sensing, the third one is something like mobile devices in don't sing rock here, even the chi sing even the country data contribute. For example, even suppose some people are there in Ukrul, some are in Imphal, NERIST and even the mobile devices, even mobile mobile devices even the contribute data he contributes like a cloud server. Cloud server is nothing but internet. Through internet we store in some place. Now for example, suppose Ukruli, what is the temperature today? Or what is the pressure? What is the thing? Measures in Lahili measures another place, other places, some people also measure, and then we give all this data to the internet, the cloud server through the internet. The data that they gather the analyze the future predictions. And that is what we call as mobile crowds. And the crowd senses using their mobile devices, gather the data, and we aggregate the data, and we use the data for analysis or whatever. That is the thing. So right now I am also entering into federated learning, artificial intelligence. And so these are some of my research areas. I think I've taken a lot of time in explaining these things. Thank you very much.
Even in the computer science background, at some part of course very a little bit difficult to understand. Because simple some with that and honestly. Then after we mobile ad hoc network see we have a little bit outdated petang yeah. Jika ada kikla in ngai pa future we Arui research areas we future he AI in sa or is this for example cognitive radio network hila future direka present direka tara
cognitive radio network still it's very much up, and many people are working on cognitive radio network. AI AI is the in thing. AI is going to be there for a long time, and AI is going to improve over time. Then AI is something which we can apply in every area of research. In every, I wouldn't say every, and most of the areas. For example, in a cognitive radio network, security outside, I use AI, machine learning, in cognitive radio network. So AI is nothing but what we can do, what we can analyze, looking at data, looking at things. That's it. So intelligence, it's nothing but artificial intelligence. AI can be applied anywhere and everywhere. And of course, AI is coming in a big way in the sada, in the federated learning. It's a part of AI, machine learning area. Yeah, there also I'm working in security.
More or less, I don't know, we research areas is security club inside really, right? If I get it, then I think Arui another clipping Arui research explanation but to people who are interested, the search Jen, I think if the people are interested, students, search samilo and also further research sangai Professor Lila contact Nasanaka from time to time maybe. That's how they can try to get to know more about the subject. Jenara
sure.
Okay. Jenara anyway the kat sangmaman say Ari no we research area ili just say young people bingli aware sai. How do you spread awareness about your research among, let's just say anyway conversation you how do you spread awareness about your research among the young students in our community?
Okay, research means, of course, it's very specific, it's very pointed. Computer science, engineering, there are so many areas in this one small area. China research area by the means okay. If those who are interested, they can come and talk with me and converse with me or communicate with me. That's fine. I'm here. Research in general, I think young people in any area, not know. I mean, you want to work in any research area now. There's a lot of material on the internet. That means you can work actually. So I wouldn't say that I would like to share. I would like people to be aware of my research area. So that's just a specific area which somebody may not be interested. I'm interested, so I'm going in that area. But any research, because so much of material is available, and you can really go in and work. That's what I'd like to say.
Why I'm coming to this question is just say, professors, Arui teaching faculty engineering being released committee. I can see that most of the computer science faculties are Shanawing computer science engineering faculty sadly, and I don't know Shanawing computer science zang paila ka engineering how is it according to you? Just opinion thing
not really. I'm on the engineering branch. Even in NERIST, like a hostel, and all the others were boys hostels. And hostel, salary. And chill much of the hostel. I mean, they're building one big hostel. Then engineering, the mechanical, civil, electrical. Only that the Shinawing, so it's nothing like computer science is more suited for girls, not like that. But you just see, even later being Tangkhulnao mechanically, agri engineering, civilly, in every branch they are there.
If parents above if they want to go in engineering, any branches above katom laksik jahangaye, area they are flourishing, like in the list that I have just read out. Engineering and technology with your life no success upcoming encouragement challenges that you face and also the success that you face along the way.
Okay. Yeah. Challenges will be because I'm a mother also. Then I'm a wife also, so a homemaker also. Challenge later. So in the it will be official career leisurely in official duty. I have to do my official duty. I have to do my home duty or whatever duty. I have to take care of my family. Then I have my I have my church family. So we challenge yearly. Otherwise, I don't have too much of. I didn't face so much of a challenge in my official work that way. But balancing all these things, that's a challenge.
What about nana achieve sagai? Nachayli, which one would you say nana the success in nachayli? Kajibali impress makeup or which one according to you? Nana celebrate makeup please lang lakado.
Yeah, okay. So even me research and teaching our profession is research and teaching. So class we are also actively into research. And one thing that I have enjoyed, we professionally enjoy all right, teaching is one aspect and another is research. Yeah, so now in life they're able to build a career that brings us a lot of joy. That's there. But research, it gives a lot of encouragement. And in research, I've really enjoyed. And especially projects projects that implement highly. Yes, I would say that would be those things are things which I've really enjoyed. And I don't know whether to say success, but I really enjoyed. And then PhD scholars and all, I think the guide salaga, I think career, I think the career session for me. That's been fulfilling. So success here, okay, I have done this, I have done this, I have done this. But success is like you really enjoy your career. That's what I would say.
So more like
Yeah.
no way katamnao whoever you have thought atomwi success rally never in power yeah. So in the other way around, Arun and PhD scholars kajena, how many students have you guided? How many jibamning the specifics are like nara? Then guide sa guide the Tangkhulnao Engineering. Hang
In guide sa guide Tangkhulnao Engineering. Why? Because application maraming okay, so I cannot say that.
Yeah. May Tangkhulnao Pingla areas indika ning sang may tam say. Why what is happening is especially in our place lai katam ni ning sang sui kita ta tu thei. But I think itam na lai katam ni ning sang sui tai re jika that directly means that our society is not progressing. Jene areas katong ali atang professor na hangai tata doesn't just mean about one area. Arui ni na computer science we come to inside the computer science kajimang ni kahang maning nika in all areas itum kajija we interest at issue the effort chimilak say and likewise I think as a person natum na lagrosa and likewise society lagrosa ra jisi kasang lay na natang no we family we maram ni ka ngai re ini actually mun may dang hanaw ne to balance work family and social life na hi kita the manage sakle.
So iwi policy na okay normally obviously suppose I go 9 o'clock say 9:50 I'm there, then I obviously office work I just do everything there. Theilaga suppose after 5:30, yeah, sometimes 6 o'clock shimli I just don't bring anything from the office, and and so I give time to the family, or social life or church life, whatever. Then means I think that gave me a lot of balance, and so that gives me even now a lot of balance. Then obviously I have to use optimum use of the time, obviously. So normally the obviously I would be really working hard, and so that is how I have somehow balanced my life, work-life balance I have maintained. But I have to really work hard in the office, and I just cannot sit down there for a gossip with others and all that. So that is very important.
Ina, Ari, last question na kawat ngan guys ni kachimra daga ngan na kaw ne. I heard from one person that Nashi family your siblings are all of you doing very well. That's what my friends say. Ka iji Nashi family being kisagle mangan kwitu iji. Then no siblings being what are they doing now? Jino kang sanay
Oh,
lang.
yeah. It's only the grace of God. Very we look mission chiliya. You can sa hui mi look mission. Ishami kar by Delhi education department director sa like Arui or retire sa shim iram di bamle. Na
Aming la kang lagos la. Just so that we.
MC wording. Kaya na thay MC wording. Second by Ishamay from Ringam. He Manipur government AE salaga Arui retire side. Achakum retire side. PhD, I think the last posting was PhD. Then third na Ishachon ni Aruirui le pedigree college li English department li assistant professor sat. Then fourth pa na Ishamaya on sing the Ishachon ba yam ning na le shuan. And Ishamay on sing by na RBI li what sat li Ari general manager Kolkata li station sat ya. In the fifth by na Ishamay mayoring. I had a BSNL accounts officer halapamle. I Shillongly posting. Jena Chiuthili then the sixth one, seventh one Iktivarle. I Dr. Sada Ari Bethany Hospital Shillongli. Actually on Saturday. And we are seven of us.
Okay,
seven. Yeah.
That's actually Karjanjing Nanaga. But no short I think from my youth maybe your parents played a very big role, but also in addition, kajijana tam ngai kachana sa ngai jidada varied area chat na sanak le. Jena now nahi you have been a student Ari Infali like you have studied at various places in India, taught at few institutes. You must have had Tangkhulnao katamnao la kharat le de. Jena hili ithumi katamnao bingi. The people used to say that our itum Tangkhulnao katamnao bing or Northeast in general that we are a little bit laid back. Then based on your experience as a student and now as a faculty, we need kita now insight ning sangai. Hindi itum katamnao right now ini conversation di pesa naga tangkul katamnao hindi kathada tam sangai or kathada approach education ni research ti kathada approach sang sangai kili jikang ni jo.
Okay, so career atam li jerle itong bi atam. So okay, during my time, ishamay long way atam li. Means there was not much of competition. Competition jack on Malay samni. China. Means so we were laid back. Thada okay, come thada sai ha but the odds of samang prongora the cunning the pamau yang. Ka arihon we atam li ang atay hangai competition. There's so much of competition everywhere. And so we cannot be laid back anymore. Okay, just pasa ko ilago. You also mangoroji masapai ko. China. I think we have to be really hardworking. There's no alternative to hard work. In all labor, there is profit. Bible without work, there's not going to be any fruit. And it's very concerning. Arihon national being, yes, they have not really. I mean, not all, but some of them. I think single-mindedness is required. Okay, then so I have to use my time properly. I have to use my physical strength properly, emotional strength properly. But of course, everybody knows mobile devices. We have been so distracted by mobile devices, and so much of time has been spent there. So I think little parental control at the school level, at least, college ma warang daga at least some parental control. There are things like Google Family Link, is totally free. At least class 7, 8, 9, 10, I think we should not just give the mobile just free to the children, because mobile hi addiction. There's something called addiction. Yang maman ka yang ngai maman. That is very serious. So I think as parents, itumla abo wasada naungra binika mathada guidance is very much required. I think menuyai the mathai to the okay in the future what will happen mathai to the Arui you know, they're not able to make out that. So even guide salaga, and of course working hard, self-discipline, all these things. Discipline, without discipline nothing will work. We have to instill in our children, and then they should help the children, right, this way, that way. They have to help them so that they don't go beyond. I mean, they get so distracted with social media or mobile devices. So they are not able to do properly in their school or their college. They're not able to focus. So I think they need a lot of help from us as parents.
And Arui addiction, recently I was together with a friend of mine, and we now rapping YouTube can we happy chang like how Cocomelon we video in how it takes the attention of their kids. Then he atom na video kashem gathali color grading or whatever kathada national bingni addict sang sagagle je khamang pera, or according to your understanding, or like an Arui we addiction ni tada samlaga na sa for a very young kid. Arui bingjin addiction sadly like Cocomelon video kata career amazing, they are in the social media, the various kind, especially mobile internet in the addiction the kachunga theilaga le. Then especially for Arui we atang we kids videos katabing he na now rapping addiction le guy is it atang we makers ping he na addict survival element jen shem guy ka. How do you see it? According to we research area in the fund that the explanation jika sang sang.
My YouTubers YouTube videos kasi viewers to make why that naturally attract children, they attract they will do everything. Addict I mean parents have to control jika okay ki ka makyang ma pham ne da okay ka yang sa ka right, you have to say okay 1 hour only, 2 hours only, half an hour only. Training is very much required. Even from babyhood, now shock the mobile addict mobile the WhatsApp is very dangerous. They are also getting into this virtual autism. Autism cases take mobile addict toddlers, or you see even small 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old without looking at the mobile. So this kind of things are very serious. So I think parents have to really help control discipline. Okay, 1 hour per day or this, or and then even the content like I think parents have to control this, no other way. Meaning we are losing our children to this social media. And of course it's not only for children, unless we are careful, a lot of the time is wasted in social media. So you have to say no, this much and not that. I cannot afford, So we all have to be disciplined. Now the discipline because this is a social media kind of generation. So self-discipline is very much required. And children, when they cannot have self-discipline, parents have to help to have discipline. I think that is very important. I think.
Eva, but looks like it is very difficult. Looks like yeah, I mean, we deal I think eventually we have to try our best. Then we last question we conversation ni kukwai. We brought up our infal side the we condition ni chak mathai salapai. For myself, Ukrulina, I did my education. Then after almost 20 years, I went back in the year 2023, 24. I have been trying to interact with students. And I see that itong katamnao we are almost at the same stage where I left almost 20 years back. I think education kas hak tak letai. Jena you question Vanova, what advice and encouragement would you give to the students? Because in the sense itong India lila even nanatang gang the 30, 40 years back liba itong STW kotai but the easy salagin na sampang but things are different now. Jenarava lyric tamda cleaning sang bingnala or nasampang with it is again discouraging to the people who are studying. For example, UPSC katana bung naman shoklak with the John Bungra maybe run naman shoklak with the active who has the capacity bajin matangai tu ya. So I think this is what we are facing right now. Jena, to keep a very short question, what is your message to the young students?
Yeah. So I think single-minded. Be single-minded. Na you have to put that goal in front of you. That single-mindedness. And so, along with that, you have to be self-disciplined. Without discipline, nothing will work. Then the third thing, work hard. If you work hard, something will come out. Working hard is very, very important. And of course, be strong, be resilient. Okay, he fail side or he entrance exam ni masam mangtra thata. Masam mangtra discourage thalaga kong the entrance exam ki mathal invest mapambain. Life is full of ups and downs. When I'm here, when we do research, success, failure, we face a lot. Papers, research papers get rejected, and we get discouraged. We don't sit there. Research paper rejects, journal, and we get accepted. We modify, we revise. Want to tell you, discouraged at no time. Let us be discouraged. Let us be resilient. So this is what I want to say. Be focused. Be single-minded. Be single-minded, and be self-disciplined. Work hard, strive hard, and work hard means strive hard, and then be strong.
Thank you very much, Nishinai. When the Thankful Geoscience Forum Bashina, we wanted to interact with various people from various areas, be it sciences, engineering, medical, the areas katong we experts mainly itum discuss hangai. Why we feel that itum hi Thankfulnao hi achieve sa gai chung khalei ka achieve sa gai they shy away to speak to the students. That's what I feel. In this case, computer sciences really or engineering in generally in a conversation we approached you, and when I was going through your profile, I was very impressed. Like I said, 38 years back, engineering watam guy. Again, now that you're teaching, community, especially the Thankful communities, NERIST lipam da clays, pingjila kachunga communicates, kachunga help sa gaine, kachunga contribute sa gaine, chivang ningshi, jenang so da chunana hithada naka, not just about hithada sara jibala maningla, you have shown to the people that this is how I do. That's how I see it. With your life, with your experience, with your achievement, you have shown to the upcoming parents or even to the students that it is possible. Thế là during the conversation he razang mi wang ni share de na khui gai or na da kle tong mi wang sok mi sar nu, and also we encourage all the upcoming students, especially in the field of science, engineering and technology, itum Tangkhulnao chung khalei we have achieved. You can be the next, and it is not a difficult dream dahangai. I think it is possible. And that is how I will end our conversation. Thank you very much, Ning Shinai. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity. Ning Shinai.